Hello everybody, welcome back to Facts 365. If you like what you see, please consider a subscribe. We are not an AI channel, we just find interesting facts concerning each day. Here are 10 interesting facts about January 2nd. Number 1. Kazakhstan unrest. Kazakhstan unrest was a series of mass protests and civil unrest that began in Kazakhstan on January 2, 2022 after a sudden sharp increase in liquefied petroleum gas prices following the lifting of a government-enforced price cap on January 1. The protests began peacefully but quickly spread to other cities in the country, turning into violent riots, fueled by rising dissatisfaction with the government and widespread poverty. During the week-long violent unrest and crackdowns, 227 people were killed and over 9,900 were arrested. Number 2. Stardust Comet Wild 2 flyby. On January 2, 2004, Stardust encountered Comet Wild 2 on the sunward side at a distance of 237 kilometers, the closest approach distance to minimize the potential for catastrophic dust collisions. Its primary mission was to collect dust samples from the coma of Comet Wild 2, as well as samples of cosmic dust. Number 3. Sharon Pratt. Sharon Pratt Dixon becomes the first African-American woman mayor of a major city and first woman mayor of the District of Columbia. She was sworn in as mayor of Washington on January 2, 1991. Number 4. Peter Sutcliffe arrested. On January 2, 1981, one of the largest investigations by a British police force ends when serial killer Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper, is arrested in Sheffield, South Yorkshire. Peter Sutcliffe was a serial killer who was convicted of murdering 13 women and attempting to murder 7 others between 1975 and 1980. Number 5. Lull at Naran Mishra assassination. As Minister of Railways, he visited Samastipur on January 2, 1975 to declare the broad-gauge railway line open. A bomb explosion on the day seriously injured him. He was rushed to the railway hospital at Danapur, where he died the next day. Number 6. Willis Carrier patents the air conditioner. Where would we be without air cons? On January 2, 1906, Carrier was granted for an apparatus for treating air, the world's first spray-type air conditioning equipment. It was designed to humidify or dehumidify air, heating water for the first function and cooling it for the second. Number 7. Streaking at Twickenham. On January 2, 1982, described, perhaps the most famous of all streaks, 24-year-old Erica Rowe stripped to the waist on this day and bounced onto the pitch at London's Twickenham Stadium during a rugby international between England and Australia. Number 8. National Science Fiction Day. Science Fiction Day is on January 2nd. Science fiction touches so many different areas of literature that most people can find one area that they love. Science fiction can include stories based in space with aliens like E.T. or space battles like Star Wars. The genre also can include time travel, such as The Time Machine, or the Doctor Who franchise. Number 9. Happy Birthday François Pienaar. François Pienaar, born January 2, 1967, is a retired South African rugby union player. He played flanker for South Africa, winning 29 international caps, all of them as captain. He is best known for leading South Africa to victory in the 1995 Rugby World Cup. Number 10. Happy Birthday Kate Bosworth. Kate Bosworth, born January 2, 1983, is an American actress. Following minor roles in the films The Horse Whisperer and Remember the Titans, she had a leading role in the box office hit Blue Crush. There you have it. Thanks for your time. Please consider a subscribe and see you tomorrow.